Right, hello everybody. Welcome back to some more Rule of Rivals 13. This is a losers bracket round 6 match between lukedotpng and ThatObserver. Truly one of the matches of all time. Two amazing players, and yeah, we'll see how things evolve as we get things going. Starting off in Berlin, chosen by Luke, then headed next into Santa Fortuna, chosen by Observer, and our first RNG map, map 3, to kick things off is at least going to be Marrakesh. Now, interesting map pool. I don't have anything against it, but not my favorite either. But at least we have a couple really nice maps before it. Starting off in Berlin, just 10 seconds away now. See there from stats, Observer has beat Luke one time here before, but we'll see if things go differently this time with the spin arriving. We have Agent 1 with a combat knife as the club crew, Agent 2 with a fall as Florida Man, Agent 3 with a consumed poison as Rolf Hirschmüller, Agent 4 with the neck snap as the suit, and Agent 5 with a fire axe as DJ with no target KO. Now, nothing overly crazy, although obviously suit spin means you have to start suit, so we'll see 2 club entrance starts, I would assume. Yes, Luke just a hair behind Observer, but not by too much. Both in the club entrance as I expected. There's, especially now with you being able to bring the briefcase with you if you choose from the start. I would say this that change then made Radio Tower pretty much, I would say, near obsolete, but we'll see. That was also, I was mid-sentence there. I did see Observer had a gigantic whoosh going past the guy on the stairs, but just managed to get into that one spot, which is, for some reason, no trespassing. You probably saw it too. But yeah, those are these weird little zones where the trespassing limits, I guess it is, like, they just don't really work as intended. Now, Luke has got the isolation onto Banner here in the stairwell, I think. Yep, a little higher than you usually see it, but does get it anyways. On the in the same time, Observer has got his combat knife kill onto Thames. Now, Luke's getting the free bartender, likely gonna be poisoning Davenport's drink. Just has to dodge Swan here. Observer gonna be doing the same. Mind increasing volume a bit on some stream? Sure. Just crank this up, I guess. Maybe it works. Turn them both up. Oh no. I can see barely any audio from them either, so it is what it is. Maybe now you'll hear something. At least from Observer's side. See? Hope that's better. But anyways, Luke will be getting Thems now with the chain lure behind the truck. Probably getting his combat knife kill that way. Can't dump there, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll just take this second kill here. Observer is already downstairs. Getting the DJs down. Doesn't even knock out both. You don't need to knock out both of them. I know a lot of people do, but you don't have to, per se. Luke struggling with that window drop. That prompt absolutely sucks. So Luke gets the fire axe and starts his journey downstairs now as well. Observer, you see here, is waiting for Chamberlain to come in. Has the fire axe in hand. Now has Chamberlain's throat slit open as well, so that's the third kill for him. Well, for Luke, he's behind, so it's gonna be this. Okay, so he just goes for the knockouts, which makes sense. He doesn't have the DJ yet though, so can't go for the kill. And now with the knockouts, he's gonna have to be a bit more careful about what he does with Monty. He's gonna have to knock them out. Yeah. Gonna have to probably use Banner for something else, or use Banner for something else. He can't use Chamberlain for anything else, really. He's just gonna... I mean, unless he goes for a dump into probably Rolf's back room there, it can work for one kill, but I don't know if he will. Sorry. Server goes for the normal little corner choke out there on Rolf. So that means the bikers are gonna come up if he doesn't knock them out. As he does also have Florida Man in the bathroom puking. So that's free knockout for him. There's the consumed off onto Chamberlain. Or sorry, Chamberlain. I mean Davenport for Luke. Observer not too far behind either. Gets his consumed poison as well. But yeah, Observer is ahead with the timing on... sorry, with him getting the timing on Chamberlain coming in and not having to knock out the whole place, basically. Maybe Luke's gonna go for Monty as the DJ, but he's still gonna have to kill... He's still gonna have to kill someone with the fall. Maybe it is just gonna be the easiest way to do it is with it's just getting Chamberlain, I guess. I don't know what his plan is. But Observer is just the fall kill away now. Not sure where he's headed. He's eyeing Banner by the looks of it, which is an interesting choice. But Luke is gonna wait out for Monty and his guard. Gonna have Monty find the bodies, but as long as his escort guard isn't one seeing bodies either, that's good. But now, yeah, Luke's probably just gonna... Is he gonna ignore? He's gonna have to come down and kill Chamberlain anyway, so I think at this point it would be beneficial to just kill him with the fall in Rolf's back room, which would save a lot of time compared to what he's doing now, but I guess that also depends who he wants to try and get the fall kill on. He's going for... Oh, he's going for Banner fall. Okay, didn't see this coming, but... No, I mean, he could just kill... Chamberlain with the fall. That's what I meant. Like, just dump him into Rolf's back room, like behind the actual room area itself. Like, there's the fall there, but yeah, finding out the hard way, you can't dump people over those windows in the stairwell. And Observer did get his kill onto Banner as we speak. At the same time, Luke also gets his kill onto Banner, but he still has to go down all the way to get the kill onto Chamberlain, so... Observer will be the one finishing first. No. Not necessarily the fastest way you can do this spin by any means, but obviously still a very respectable time. Now, 9:04, and right there would have been the photo finish window, so... Fortunately for Luke, he will be just that little bit behind. There's the last kill too, but in vain. Will be Observer taking map 1, which was Luke's pick, now in the lead, 2-0. As we head towards Santa Fortuna, Observer's choice. Another big map, just less targets, but I guess bigger overall area. So is it really smaller? I guess not. I don't know. You can be the one to make that judgment for me. Yeah. A little under 4 minutes now stand between map 2 and this match continuing. And yeah, roll from dump would have been faster. I 100% agree. I just don't think Luke had... I don't know if he just didn't remember that existing, probably, what happened. But, yeah, definitely. You fixate on something you want to do, and then you forget there are other ways to do it. Random maps are kicking things off in Marrakesh. I can spoil them. Like, I'll just spoil every map, I guess. So, first random map, Marrakesh. Second random map, Chongqing. Third random map, Hokkaido. And then if we need a map 6, it will be Haven. But I doubt we'll go that far. But, I mean, everything is possible, but I feel like map 5 is where things end, I want to say. Observer doing this Seeker Boo Red Fox strategy. Luke just chilling in the planning. My man. Also has the Seeker Boo loadout pre-equipped. But obviously Seeker has the multi-purpose of working for Jorge too. So as for the stats, this is the first time these two play each other on this map. Last time over on Berlin, Observer had already won once. That is now 2 wins over Luke in Berlin. But for Santa Fortuna specifically, Luke only one play before in Santa Fortuna, which was just in his recent match against Fanium, which he did win, as you can see from the stats there as well. Unfortunately, didn't win the match in its entirety because he's here in the lowers, but won the map at least. I remember it was a pretty crazy Santa Fortuna, I remember that much. Whereas for Observer, this is his 11th time here. Just a 50-50 record before this. Good old 5 wins, 5 losses. His most recent SF. See if I can find it real quick. His most recent SF was all the way back in RWC 23 in the group stages, which he won. So hasn't played this in a match in a while, but first times the charm, I guess, in a while even. But 10 seconds away, we have spin number 2 for this match. We'll see what kind of spin Mando has decided to bring us, and it will be Rico Delgado with a shotgun as the chef, Jorge Franco with a cleaver as the shaman and no target pacification, and Andrea Martinez with a letter opener as the barman. Not too bad of a spin, but you do have to run around a whole lot. I will say that, because barman and shaman just themselves are basically on pretty much the extremities of the map. So it is gonna be, oh, sorry about that. It's gonna be some jogging, but we'll see how things go. Both of them are choosing to start suit, so that leaves me to believe this is a lockdown, soft lockdown Rico for both of them. Observer was faster on the planning and also head on the loads, but there's the double tap for Observer, as Luke's gonna be not too far behind, but still a little bit. Now, obviously Luke can't bring the shotgun here with the briefcase, so he's gonna just ditch the briefcase. Ooh, I don't know if that's fast enough. I guess it was. Looks like Luke's good. Just has to be a little careful with these guards, because they have two directions they can path in. Both of them do go through the garage, but Luke even going for this quick double knockout. Doesn't even bother with the corner subdue. And yeah, both of them will have their isolations onto Rico the same way, but obviously Luke did drop his shotgun off already, so he just needs to go there as the chef, whereas Observer will have to bring the chef and the shotgun at the same time. Now for timing, I don't think this makes a lot of difference. You're probably gonna just isolate Andrea first anyways, and then get the barman, get the kill, then probably get the chef, get the kill onto Rico, and shaman cleaver after. But that's just the way I see this. I'm not saying it's the correct way either, just what I think it is. Now, Luke's even hopped in the meeting room. But yeah, he's getting this Andrea knockout. There it is. Ooh, the guard shouldn't hear it. He's just wandering around outside. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. So both of them are fine. Luke having a little think about it, but has the gunshot heard, so he can't go through the window. He's hopped in the window to get this letter opener. A big whoosh, but does get away with the letter opener in hand. Can grab Cleaver on the way to Andrea, possibly too. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's very, very true as well. I forgot about that Cleaver. Could even grab it now before the barman. Honestly. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Observer did start the use box already. There's the barman for him. Luke following about. Choke out for Observer. No one spots him. Very nice. Now, Luke just a little ways away. Probably get it alongside the chef grab. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, you could get it now with the jog back up to Andrea. Like, it's not that big of a detour, but I can see it either way. Observer at least going straight back to Andrea. Luke very much looking like he's doing the same. So first kill off the map goes to Observer. There it is. Still red guns from Rico, but that is Rico again. Now Observer gets back his shotgun too from the bush. Now it is time for the chef grab. So it is a... Luke's restarting. What? Why is he restarting? I just saw the throw. I think he got the kill, but... Yeah, he was red from Rico. But, okay, yeah, I'm a little confused, but I guess. No, I think the body found on Paula was... I want to say that was just Andrea. But I don't know, honestly. Honestly, I have no idea. No idea what Luke's thought there was, but that will give Observer a huge lead. Nice little briefcase throw drop there for Observer, too. Like throwing it against the wall so it doesn't get hurt by the gardeners. So he's just ran through. Will get the kill off. That's kill number 2. Gets his green guns back as well. So now all Observer needs is the cleaver and shaman, and then he can head back to Rico. Not Rico, sorry, Jorge. As Luke's starting again after that first failed mansion staff attempt. Getting this Rico isolation down once more. But it is looking very good for Observer. I'm not sure if he's grabbed the cleaver. I don't think so. But could be wrong too. Now, closing in on the shaman. As Luke's making his way now back to the village. Going for Andrea the second time. And oh, Luke pushing his luck with that enforcer. Fortunately, we'll get full suspicious. Another restart for him. Oh, Observer got the knockout on this guy. I forget his name. And the shaman. All he needs to do is make his way towards Jorge. These two street soldiers just no bit of a bad spot, just no dodging in the bushes. He's past them now. Luke will be getting the knockout onto this guy in the garage once more. Rico is down again. Jorge for Observer is in a good spot. He's en route to go to the better bathroom whenever he does move. Just has a pretty sizable entourage with him for now. Those couple guards are gonna move though. Doesn't want to. Yeah, this is exactly what I think he was wanting to dodge, but shouldn't matter. There's the Seeker. Jorge will be getting sick. And has the Cleaver at hand already. I didn't see where he picked it up from, but all that matters is that he has it. Now just sneaking past these Coca Field workers, and now it will be the waiting game for Observer. Also a couple apricots to... I assume that's to slow down the guards, so he can get this throw off without any issues. There it is. There's the finish. And just a little bit later on stream, that will be the finish. Exit as well, once more. Luke will get Andrea Green, but too little, too late, unfortunately. Even spares the life of the guard, what a noble man. But will be Observer taking his own map pick of Santa Fortuna now as well. And Luke from now will need a win or a tie to stay alive, as the next map we'll be getting is Marrakesh. Observer on match point with a win. Stats wise, you see there nothing crazy for either one. Luke been here once before, which he won, and that was in RWC group stages against Falcon. And Observer been here only 3 times either. Once in RWC group stages against Sephiroth, which he lost. Then twice in RR12. First of which he won against Reaper but lost the match. And then later on lost against Frody, also losing the match. So not the most successful match for Observer, but nevertheless he's gonna be playing this very well, I would assume. Practicing this Klaus lockdown strategy. Gets Klaus to run to you really quickly. Gets it off nice and clean by the looks of it. Yeah, obviously you can get this kill. Then you have an exit disguise here in the military soldier or the security here. Obviously soldier is trespassing upstairs, so not necessarily the one you're gonna go for. It's not really good if you need needle kills, I discovered. I mean, yeah, I guess. I can see injected blouse working, honestly. Like, then you wouldn't have to worry about the body found or anything like that. But I'm not an expert in Marrakesh, so I can't really tell what this is and is not good for, fortunately. Anyways, 10 seconds now in between the third and potentially last for the match. I'll take a quick sip here of my juice. But spin we have will be Raises Adan, Silence SMG as the suit, and Klaus Strandberg consumed poison as military officer. What a snooze fest. This is I know exactly how this will play out. You will set up the Klaus, you will go kill Reza, get a military officer from the school, wait at an exit of your choice. That is exactly how this will play out. This is literally, I want to say this comes down to whoever loads in first. Luke did start it before, but Going for a replan. Doesn't have an SMG, obviously would help. Now, Observer is getting into the consulate. This guy is in panic though, so he's gonna have to do a little dancing around. Luke wants the key card. I don't know why. He has an SMG. He can just burst the door open. But both guys will be in the consulate. When does he eat or drink? He takes a sip of his wine over in the room he starts in. Now, I know you can do this, like, you can get it the first cycle pretty quickly, but you have to basically have a consulate disguise with a janitor or suit start. I don't think suit start even works, I think, but the second time around he takes a drink with no proxies is 5 minutes, and I think closer to 5 minutes and 30 than it is to 5 minutes 15, but no matter, it is still, this is still a 5-minute spin, no Luke. I don't think the approach really matters for this. Observer almost forgets his... Uh-oh. Oh. Observer did forget his suit. Can't run in through the main stairs because those are frisk points. So now both of these guys will restart, so that is at least another 5 minutes in game. Pretty much this spin is just whenever you start plus about 5 minutes and 30. Like, it doesn't really matter if you start consulate, then focus down the poison. I think you should still have time for the raise a kill and the officer disguise, no matter what. But yeah, I think it makes sense why you'd start here. You can set up the Klaus kill immediately, all that. But yeah, I can see school start here not being too bad either. No, observer will get the poison off, as Luke did just... Ooh, the bad timing for this guy though. Yeah, start doesn't matter. Disguise buffer at school could be good, yes. Looking for a distract shot here on this guard. No call in either, so gets past him really quick. Big wish for observer, but doesn't get caught. As Luke will have to make his way now out the school. Out to the school, rather. Through the parking garage. Now, observer gonna be doing the same. He's just gonna be a little slower. But yeah, this is literally... Next on the line will be get Reza or get officer ready. Then get Reza, get the kill, get officer. Either it really doesn't matter what you do at this point, or even in what order, because this spin is capped by Laos anyways. So while I expect the order of actions to be pretty identical here, I don't think... Oh no, Luke. I was gonna say I don't expect the order of actions to be any different, but it shouldn't change the outcome. But that will change an outcome if you get hunted trying to go into school itself. fortunate for Luke, so Observer is now in an almost 3-minute lead, so pretty much the one thing that can go wrong for him now is he's gonna get spotted doing the same thing as Luke did, which he doesn't. Are there any military officers in your school? The school has like 3 or 4, I think. So you can definitely just grab one at the school. You don't have to go anywhere special for the disguise. Panic Klaus, get him to drink first cycle. Maybe. I guess not. Probably if you want to play it safe, but Observer is gonna be in a little bit of a time pressure though. He only has about 1.5 minutes left. Oh, in Consulate, there's, well, I don't think there's anyone other than the 1 or 2 guy in the garage. So it looks like Observer is actually just gonna get the officer here first, which makes sense. It is fairly close to the actual Klaus timing, so I don't see why not. Oh, Observer though, gonna get, oh no. Gonna get hunted changing disguise, so now in turn Luke will be the one in the lead. Yeah, I'm not sure why Observer didn't just buffer his suit at the guy you knock out outside. If you're going for an or if you're going for the officer first. But yeah, that's really unlucky for Observer. He's going for a full replan. Didn't see where he starts, but if he starts school, this is epic. It doesn't just will start parking lot again. Luke is waiting for this other soldier to run here so he can access the school. She does. This guy is panicked. Shouldn't hear this still. Has some throwables. Just needs to wait for the guy to turn around a little bit, which he does. Now, Luke's not in as much of a time pressure as Observer was, because Observer, when he was here, he was already like 350, 3 whatever. And he also had, Luke also has a trank, so he has that going for him. He's gonna trank these two. I wouldn't trank him there because, yeah, if the guy in the hallway sees the tranked body, he will go. Oh, insta wake up. That's not good. Still green. Oh, what a play from Luke. Saves the insta wake up with that, with the quick thinking there. Really nice. Yeah. Now he has his officer. He has his suit right here. Obviously, that soldier is tranked, so he's fine. The hell? I'm sorry if you heard that. That was desktop notification for whatever reason. But Luke's also just playing it safe by the looks of it. Reza is gonna take a while, so he's probably scared that he will miss the Klaus timing, which I do not blame him for. It is getting fairly close. I think it would just about squeeze it out if he did, but better safe than sorry, especially in this case. So now he can just pretty much go camp his suit. I wouldn't risk the kill at this point. I hope he doesn't do that. Looks like he isn't, so. Yeah, Klaus already in the room. He's gonna take the sip in just a second. Just has to wait a little bit longer. Observer is gonna be making his way to the school now, too. A lot earlier than last time. But Luke will already have his Klaus kill. And Reza isolated, and the SMG in hand as you do, so it's pretty much just a couple mouse one clicks and, well, I say couple, one even, and then a couple running steps away from Marrakesh exit. Very good for Luke. There it is. And yeah, Observer with currently 3:30-ish in-game time. Yeah, absolutely no way he will catch up. Klaus will take another 2 minutes in the very least, so definitely no chance for a photo finish either, unfortunately. And that will be Luke staying alive for at least one map longer. We'll be taking Marrakesh as we move on to Chongqing next. Sorry about that. I was checking Discord. But yeah, Chongqing is going to be up next in about 3 minutes or so. Again, from the stats, you'll see that Observer and Luke played this map last time around, I forget where. Let me see, that it was in RWC 23 KO stage losers bracket round 4. It was a 6-4 win for Observer. They played Bangkok, Haven, Berlin, Dubai, and Chongqing. Obviously, we're getting 2 of the maps that Observer beat Luke in, but that's maybe we'll get a Haven too if we go all the way to map 6, but that's only if we go all the way to map 6. Just purely off the stats, Observer definitely the favorite. 7 wins, 4 losses. One of them, like I said, was previously against Luke too. And for Luke, 1 win, 2 losses in his 3 times he's been here. So yeah, one of those losses was to Observer, like I said. Then the other one was to Danny all the way back in RR10. Then his 1 win here was against Rusty in RR13 round 2. So recent success definitely on the side of Luke there. But Observer, obviously a really good player, so definitely not going to be easy. He's messed up this messed up actually the cover aim here, which is funny. Oh, actually almost got it back with the conceal item, but that's cool. Observer showing us all these neat little cover aim tricks. Trying to get these things to work, but just doesn't. A little under a minute stands in between map number 4 and getting started. They're trying the arcade drop next. He soft lock? I think he's stuck. He's stuck by the looks of it. Risk and reward, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, 10 seconds now. As I take another sip. We'll have fourth map now underway. We have Hush with Scissors as the dumpling cook and Imogen Royce with a hobby knife as the facility engineer. Not a record spin just because of the facility engineer, I feel like, but still a relatively fast one. Obviously, you do want to bring the hobby knife in yourself, because the one on the map very out of the way for literally anything. And yeah, you see pretty much identical loadouts. I think the only difference was Observer brings in a wrench instead of the crowbar from Luke's side. Shouldn't matter too much in the end, but interesting choice to have the wrench. So pathing up to Hush, I imagine is gonna look exactly the same. Well, yeah, you grab these scissors, then you go up through the apartment building, up through the roof of the apartment building, all that. And Luke even going for triple shots. I guess a little faster there, so he's actually gotten ahead of Observer here, as you can see. He's gonna get Hush in the deprivation chamber. Just this this first knockout can be a little sketchy, especially if the researcher is moving, but he isn't. So good riddance there for Luke, as he's just gonna clean house, then get the throw. There it is. First kill will go to Luke. Didn't break up the crowbar, but doesn't matter. And Observer is just waiting here. I mean, yeah, it makes sense, I guess. The researcher in a little awkward spot, I suppose, but doesn't really matter. Oh, just catches him before the turn, but that hesitating has now given Luke a fairly big lead in comparison. Gonna show off this drop. Quick drop down to the courtyard. Even triple shots the guard for good measure. Oh, another one. Another one. That's, oh, into the core. That's, oh, that is clean. That is so clean for Luke. I love it. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at him go. That's the tranks and everything. Oh, this is so clean from Luke. Even put the crowbar on the door so the sliding door can close, because he doesn't have the dongle. He's gonna be in behind Imogen here. He's gonna have to wait, unfortunately, but my god, that was so clean. Absolutely enormous lead here for Luke, even with the wait. Observer is nowhere near even getting his engineer. But yeah, that is, you love to see it. Absolutely immaculate. And you do have to keep in mind that Luke also has a longer load anyways, because of the GeForce Now load times. And that was not a particle boost. Just if you're curious, that was not a particle boost. That was more than allowed as per the current rule set. So wow. Not a record spin like I said, but my god, that was clean. There's the finish, 427. Observer is still waiting for Imogen. He's still gonna have to get the engineer too. I don't think this is gonna be enough from Observer. So we are going to map 5, definitely. I don't see how this isn't going to map 5. And there it is officially now too. Map 5, as I said before, will be Hokkaido. And this now is do or die for both of them unless we have a tie. But we will have Hokkaido in between. Anyways, oh, Observer even gets clipped by the cameras, gets caught. Anyways, doesn't matter. Anyways, I love to see this. Like, I don't care which one wins. I do not care which one of these guys win. Just this match alone has been so incredibly fun to watch. I love that this was not a sweep either way. This is actually close. Luke's really brought it back. Has now potential to even win himself straight up. But 3 minutes away, there is our 5th spin for the match. See from stats, identical, 4 wins and 1 losses for both of these guys. Luke's wins against Effie, Parapluie, Peter, and Daisy, and his loss to Dane. So, very understandable. Whereas, Observer's side, his wins are against Sephiroth, Doc Louie, Joe the Baby Grabber, and Mr. Mike, and his loss was against Danny. So, definitely, both of these guys, really nice performance. Observer, they're going red from Gondola Eyes, so. Yep, that guard saw them. Saw his buddy knocked out. Cover him stuff in scale for melee knight legal. Yeah, I'll be sure to wish you good luck trying that when knight cannot perform any agility. So the knight cannot go to cover. So as much as it pains me to say it, melee knight just will not be legal. Observer doing some good old kill everyone before the match. Better get this underway, or out the way rather, before. Luke again just chilling, as you do. Pressure is building, so better to just take it easy. Bye-bye to the gondola. 45 seconds. And we'll have map 5 gone underway. Rather. But oh, it is it is what it is. We'll see map 5 go whatever way it does in just about another 10 seconds. Take my lucky sip of the juice. Potentially for the last time here. As map 5 will be Eric Soders with a silent shotgun as the chef and Yuki Yamazaki with no pacification with a pistol as the patient. This definitely feels like... I want to say this is a restaurant start. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Or at least I personally would start chef. Or would start patient, or restaurant. What am I saying? Observer does start restaurant, Luke starts chef. I suppose in the end it doesn't really matter which way you do, because You'll get to Yuki anyways before she's moved, but Luke's starting with the chef going to Soder's first, so this definitely, in my eyes, gives an advantage to Observer. And yeah, this is definitely a Yuki first spin. You can get Yuki on the gondola, either with a snail or with a normal all throw. Observer gonna be doing the ancient technique of throw distract in the corner. Have seen people rip to this, but here's the kill for Luke though on Soders. As Observer on the other side will get his kill, ooh, just before Yuki turns, so it doesn't get the scream. Oh. The director is a little bit of a prick. Doesn't matter, just do a bullet distract for him. Don't know why he's taking the shot from so far back, but no matter, Luke will get the aquarium guard here out the way, so maybe he's, I don't know what his plan is. Maybe he's setting up for an aquarium. Where? So yeah, aquarium it is for Luke, but Observer, he's just gonna have to get his chef, and his smuggle, by the looks of it, is in the garage. Oh, quality dropped there, but there it is. We are back. Luke will get his patient. Honestly, depending on how long Observer takes here, this could be a lot closer than I initially thought. It really just depends on how much Observer takes here with this kill. Because now the only thing... Like, you see Luke's not too far either. Like, he will have to wait for... He isn't even going for the normal aquarium, he's going for phone Yuki. So Observer, this is actually a lot closer than I thought. Especially if if Luke's plan here works as intended. Just a kill for Soders onto Observer. Observer still has to dodge all these enforcers, so he's gonna have to spend a little more time here than he wanted to. So this is definitely allowing Luke to catch up. There's the finish. Kill for Luke. He's gonna have to weasel his way to an exit though. But gets the free disguise from the guard he knocked. Still, I'm just waiting to see what the difference is. It is going to be almost 20 seconds. I doubt. Unfortunately for Luke, I don't think 18 seconds is caught upable, I want to say. That's not even proper English, but I feel like that's just a little too long. But I know Observer has way faster loads than Luke, though. So, honestly, in this situation, if I was Luke, I would just let it play out with the photo finish. Like, screw the wave. Like, you know yourself, your loads are really long, so it's better to just take the risk at this point. Like, there's no way. You want to stay alive in the tournament, so I don't see why not. All it does is use a bit of Mando's time and ours here. But as much as I said that Observer strat was seemingly faster. Like you see there from the in-game time difference, it wasn't really even that much. Like it was only 14 seconds in-game time fast. So definitely a lot closer than at least I initially thought. So big props to Luke for that, even if he does lose. But yeah, we'll have to wait a little bit as Mando does his calculations. Yeah, I don't think there was too many loads here, so hopefully shouldn't take too quick. Or what? What am I saying? Hopefully shouldn't take too long. There you go, English. But yeah, we'll see. Either way, I am more than amazed by this match anyways. Like going to map 5, having a photo finish, even though it might not be as close as I thought. Still that chunking from Luke was absolutely magnificent. Like if only he didn't have to waste all the time for Imogen, that would have been an insane chunking. Like definitely one of, if not the single best chunking that I've seen and I've casted. So huge shout out to Luke for that. And yeah, one more fitting than a map 5. Map 5 photo finish. And score is updated. There you see it. It will in fact be Observer taking the map. The official verdict is Luke only had one load totaling 10 seconds, so that is not enough to close the gap. Not to mention Observer also would have had a load time to extend that lead further, so will be Observer taking map 5, and with that also taking the match 6-4. Very well played both ways, no matter what. So as for the brackets, this was a loser's side round 6 match. Right there at the top, you see Observer moving forward to round 7 to play the winner of David Red Sox and Quatility next. I don't remember if they've if they've scheduled yet, but I guess we'll find out in just a second as we move on to the upcoming matches. Seems like now we only have 2 games currently scheduled. Will be Nezuko versus Kaneda, another loser's side match at 5 p.m. CET tomorrow in, well, about 17 and a half hours. As you see there, no one shoutcasting that just yet, but that will definitely change. And Phanium versus Reaper on Saturday at 9 p.m. CET will be casted by Barb. But I feel like we're probably going to have a couple matches in between here and there, so any matches that do get scheduled, if you want to check them out for yourself at any point, go over to hitmaps.com and you'll see the whole list there for yourself. But with that said, that is it for this game. Congratulations to Observer. Definitely big shout out to Luke too. Made this a lot closer than it seemed at the start, and definitely great showing both ways. And thank you everyone also for watching once again. I don't know when I'll cast next, if I even will, but I will hopefully see you all later, whatever happens. And thank you once again for watching. This is it for me. And have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.